if I did something that you thought were, why are you doing that? You would probably
sting you a little bit.
Sting you sometimes, like it would like once a month or one. Happy New Year, folks! This is FreddyFairhair, and I'm bringing you the first episode here of Personality Test with YouTubers series. First guest, GoldJacketLuke, NoFap guru, and soon to be a great boyfriend. No homo, but you're gonna know what that reference is in this episode. Enjoy!
And since you know the results now and I don't, we're walking to the park to analyze.
Yeah.
Now the excitement is building.
This is the road of truth. This is the honor of having GoldJacketLuke on our first episode on whatever the title is gonna be. Probably something like Myers-Briggs with GoldJacketLuke or personality test with YouTubers. We'll see. But Luke is the first one out. I told him to.
I'm honored.
Thank you. Mutually honored. We are.
I'm honored.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna go through your results right now. I have it on my computer here.
Sweet.
All right, so stay with us, okay? Just gonna pick up this.
Yeah, I took the test and then I didn't press click results, and Fred knows the results and I don't, so it's gonna be a surprise for me.
Yeah, this is the first time doing the show, so that's the structure of the show so far. Yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna just go letter by letter.
Okay.
Keep the excitement up. Okay?
That sounds fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm a big fan of the Myers-Briggs test. I feel like it doesn't cover everything, but it's so cool to know what type you are, and then you can find people who have the same type as you, and then you feel really understood by them, and then there are forums on the internet for each type. There's this big community of Myers-Briggs, and they're really good at. Some people are really experts at typing people. I'm trying to. I'm just interested. Not a. Did you see it? Did you see the results?
No,
okay,
no.
Cool.
And then it helps you understand other people more and not judge other people more, understanding how their personality works. So that's a big plus of personality tests too. Yeah,
I actually started judging people less now. Yeah. I thought I was special on certain areas. Like, for example, being, very interested in spirituality and deep stuff. I felt like superior, that I knew something that other people didn't. But then that's just one aspect of human perspective, sort of. Other people are, really much here,
more feeling and sensing,
and very here with things that are going on, and I'm gone. So it's just two different strengths. I'm gonna start with the first letter, Luke.
So that's easy.
That's easy.
I.
Okay, I. Do you think you're a lot of I? Very I. What would you guess in percentage?
Medium I.
Okay, so I is for introverted, E is for extroverted. And by the way, I haven't explained the Myers-Briggs, but we're going to get 4 letters. There are 16 personalities you can have. You can't have all of them, but you'll get one of them. Lucky you. You will get either E or I on the first one for extroverted and introverted. And we have some percentages here, some numbers. What do you think again?
I, for sure.
Yeah, how many percent do you think?
I'm gonna guess 70%.
Okay, it's pretty close. It's 64.
Okay.
So it's not extremely introverted, even though I think you think that you're extremely introverted sometimes. Yeah, at least on this test, you scored, quite introverted, but not extremely introverted. All right.
I think I'm extremely introverted.
Yeah, you might be. You might be.
On some of the questions, I maybe should have been more extreme than mild.
Yeah, I saw on the last question, it was, do you take initiative in social settings or something like that?
Yeah.
And then you weren't sure, and what did you answer then there?
I think mild, yes.
Mild, yes.
Or
okay.
When I want to, I could take initiative, but I don't do it very much.
Yeah.
So it was hard to answer.
It's hard to answer some of these questions.
I don't take initiative very much, but if I really want to, I do it.
Hopefully there are enough questions so that the average of what you're feeling about them will sort of leak out. Energy here. So this is whether you are intuitive or observant. I find intuitive people to be more deep. They enjoy deep conversations, not so much small talk. They would prefer creative professions. Idealists. Most people who know their type here are ants, intuitives. There are not that many. I know some people who are observants who are very aware of their type and really interested in this. For example, Andrew Hales, which I hope will be on this show. He's an observant, but he still finds this test really interesting. He's very interested in psychology and stuff. Yeah, you probably know the answer here, Luke. What you are?
Yeah, definitely intuitive. Yeah,
definitely an N. Yeah. 74% here.
Okay. Yeah.
Opposed to 26 observant. So pretty clear.
Yeah.
That you're an intuitive.
Yeah.
In what way do you like use your intuition?
What's the other letter that I could have gotten?
That's the S.
Versus sensing?
Yeah, sensing. Mm-hmm.
So I guess just thinking about stuff all the time, being deep on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best example, right?
Yeah. Interested in, now you're reading a book about...
Yeah, like lucid dreaming. Yeah.
Lucid dreaming.
Stuff, very abstract stuff, kind of.
Yeah.
Rather than this, right?
Yeah.
That's more sensing.
Yeah.
It's more here and now.
Yeah.
Type of stuff, yeah.
And things that are going on, like talking about the weather and, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm not good
and
at that.
Intuitives would make fun of that, talking about the weather.
Okay.
That's meaningless. But to them, it might be, that's what's going on.
Okay, yeah.
Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotion. You can get either thinking or feeling here. Either T or F. So, what do you think you are here?
Yeah, thinking.
Thinking?
Yeah.
And feeling. How much on each do you think you are?
If it was 3 years ago, it would have been a lot more thinking than feeling. But now I'm guessing it's more milder. So I'd say 65 to 70% thinking.
70% thinking?
I'll say 70% thinking.
All right,
so thinking 70%.
But years ago, what do you think you were?
Years ago, it would have been like 95% thinking.
95% thinking?
Like,
do you remember what you got?
I've always gotten T there.
Yeah.
But I forgot the degree. Percentage.
This might be your first surprise. You're thinking, all right? But you're just 58% here.
Yeah.
So you're starting to get closer to feeling. Yeah. Which,
that makes sense.
Yeah. It makes sense, right? That we get older, that we get more emotional. Maybe we take other feelings more into account.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Maybe.
Or instead of living in all my constructs. As I gained more life experience, my delusions faded away, and now I can more trust my emotions and gut rather than just living it by my logic.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah. So now you just look at a situation or look at a person, and you see you can really make up your mind quickly on. I want to hang out with this person more.
Yeah.
Or
yeah. Exactly.
Not.
Yeah. Based on just analyzing the algorithms.
Yeah. If you were analyzing the algorithm of the person,
you
you would think, will he benefit my survival and things like that? Will he make me? She make me
do
look
I have with this person,
cool?
or what can I? Yeah.
And now it's just kind of like that.
Now that makes sense. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, this is like with you and me. I'm a feeling. I don't remember exactly how much, but clearly a feeler.
Yeah, we should do a video where I'm the host and I do you.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah. I know very well what type I am, but we can do that.
That'd be fun for your audience to know what you are.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's do an episode about that. Yeah, but I know that I'm a feeler.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, we lived together for 3 years.
Yeah.
In Santa Barbara. I thought we were really similar on a lot. You know.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we are. We have quite similar interests.
Yeah.
And then but I think one thing that was like different from us is that sometimes you would, get to the truth of the discussions, and let's say if I did something that you thought were, why are you doing that, you would probably
Sting you a little bit?
Sting you sometimes. Like it would like once a month or once every other month.
Okay.
You would tell me something that I wouldn't necessarily look for or hear.
Yeah.
And those experiences were really valuable to me.
Yeah.
And you were really good at communicating it, and also. It was not like I was going fuck that guy, for weeks. So, but that was a difference in our behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So a thinker, I think, they will try to get to the truth, even if it's a little brutal, in a conversation or when talking. Yeah. While a feeler would probably.
Makes people the happiest, right?
Yeah. Like make sure that both people are feeling good or not being hurt.
Yeah, more relationship.
Yeah, and the weakness that I've had is that I don't always tell the brutal truth, and that's sometimes that sucks, to not be able to do that or not have the courage to do that, because I think that I'm actually wronging the person.
Yeah.
But maybe they are a T, and then they would actually prefer hearing the truth. If they're like an extreme T, and maybe also a J, then I'll probably get hurt a lot, but the older I grow, the easier it'll be.
And the con about being a thinker compared to a feeler is, I might. Like me being a thinker, I might say something without being sensitive to how the other person is feeling. And the balance is better. Sometimes you gotta be calibrated in how you deliver your truth.
Yeah.
While me, I might just say something without even realizing the context of what I'm saying or how the other person feels about the subject. So I don't have as much sensitivity as you do about how other people are regarding some topic, and I might just say the truth when I should be more sensitive or calibrated.
Yeah.
Or go in with more style on how I present my truth, or not even say it because it won't be worth it compared to how they feel about it.
Yeah, so that's probably something that you will develop over the years, like how to calibrate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. While I will probably develop the courage to tell the truth, or I'll probably get better at closer to tell the truth, but still keep that feeling thing. Yeah. So I think we'll be we're this much different the younger we are, and then we get closer and closer to kind of meeting.
That makes sense.
In the middle.
Yeah,
that's a cool part. That was cool to discuss. Tactics. This is the next letter. So now.
I didn't see it.
Did you see it?
I
Okay. All right. Now.
I unconsciously was looking without even realizing I was looking.
Okay, so you know it now?
No, I didn't see it though.
Okay.
I was like on.
All right, yeah, but you were looking. All right. I so far, N so far, T so far. All right, and you thought you were INTP?
Yeah,
we'll
but
see about
the
that.
fourth letter is the one I know the least about.
Right.
So I think once I got INTJ, like a long time ago, and I don't even know what J and P even mean. So.
Okay, I can explain now. Yeah. So. Sometimes I also have trouble with that, but the more and more I kind of can sense whether people are J's or P's.
You're going to be a guru at this.
Thank you. I really hope. That's if I'm not a prankster anymore, if I'm a dying prank star, at least I'm going to be a Myers-Briggs guru. You can get judging or prospecting here, so either J or P.
Okay, I thought it was judging or perceiving.
Yeah, I thought so too for a long time.
Uh-huh.
And maybe they've just changed the word.
Pretty similar words,
on the website. Yeah, because I like that. I like that way better. Perceiving, because you're kind of like. Yeah. While a judger is more like.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Like making a decision on what they feel about things very quickly, and this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
All right. While perceivers are kind of like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
P's have a more tendency to be lazy, perhaps, but also enjoying more. Probably like more freedom.
Yeah.
Let's not make too much plans. Let's be spontaneous and kind of go with the flow here.
Yeah.
While a judger will kind of get a little, impatient with if a person is too much P for them. Like, come on, let's do something and let's have a plan. And did you think about this? Didn't you bring that? What are you thinking of? And J's also get more done, I'd say, most of the time. P's, I think, could be more creative with their work, potentially, because they don't,
Less
they're maybe,
structure.
yeah, there's more out of the
More
box
freedom.
thinking, probably. But they may not ever get it done. Perfectionism.
Yeah. So like CEOs are probably very J.
Yeah, a lot of CEOs are like either
Accountants.
INTJs.
Accountants and lawyers are more J.
Definitely,
Like,
yeah.
Mathematics.
Mhm.
And then
That's-
artists are more perceiving.
What's that?
And then like an artist
Yeah,
or a poet
yeah.
would be more perceiving.
And comedians.
Right? Comedians would be more okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know much about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say like a typical CEO type
Uh-huh.
would be ENTJ, extrovert, intuitive, vision,
Yeah.
and thinker, like
Yeah.
logical,
Yeah.
and then judger, like
Yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah.
Or INTJ,
Yeah.
really focused type, you know,
Yeah.
like isolated and like Elon Musk,
Yeah.
INTJ. Accountant, like you said, would probably be an S, you know, enjoying numbers and
Yeah.
you know, kind of practical,
Okay. Yeah.
but
yeah.
still a J.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah.
You're making. Yeah. You're good at explaining this.
Thank you. But half of what I'm saying might be, you know, not quite. But I'm interested.
No, you explained that well.
All right. So, what do you think here about either judging or prospecting? What do you think?
Overall, I can be very judging sometimes, but usually towards other people. Like, you should do this, yeah. Like that person. But overall, I'm pretty sure I'm P, perceiving, but I can be very judgmental at times.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing it's pretty close, like 50-50, maybe. But and you know, I'm ambitious and I have goals, and I do sometimes kind of enjoy rigidity, but overall I'm pretty sure I'm more perceiving and more open with ideas and like talking nonsense, or like not nonsense, but exploring random ideas on YouTube without being very like accountancy, more creative.
Right.
So I think I'm more P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nonsense talking YouTuber. Yeah, like on your actions. What do you think?
Oh, my actions are definitely P. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Here. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making.
I maybe will grow more into J.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely a P. Yeah.
You are a P.
Okay.
71%.
Oh, that's quite
Here.
a bit then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe deep down I want to be more J.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I'm working on.
But I'm very
definitely
P.
working.
Yeah, that makes
yeah,
sense.
I think both of us, we would really like to be J's, more J's.
Yeah.
I would really like to be
More high iron.
J's. Yeah. High iron. Yeah, we had this
that's an inside
expression.
joke, yeah.
Yeah, inside joke.
Yeah.
Because it started with you. Remember?
Taking iron pills.
Iron pills,
'cause
yeah.
of that, I had an iron deficiency. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you were thinking that makes you more absent-minded and forgetful,
Yeah,
right?
like ADD. Yeah.
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 But
So
then
P's are very ADD kind of then.
yeah.
Or is that
Yeah.
that's kind of thinker feeler too, I guess.
Yeah, like my type, which I don't know. Yeah, I'm ENFP, which is
Secret's been revealed.
yeah. Maybe we'll edit this out. I don't know. So we have extroverted intuition, and that's kind of running our show. This is maybe too deep for this show.
Yeah, I don't even understand
the
that.
functions underneath
Yeah.
each personality
I
type.
don't know anything about the
Yeah.
functions.
So we get really excited all the time about ideas.
Wait, who does?
ENFPs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I get
And
very excited about ideas too.
You do, yeah. But I think your CEO function is extroverted thinking. I think
Yeah.
like the first thing you go is thinking about like
I
putting
express my
dots
ideas.
together.
If I'm expressing my ideas to a camera, is that extroverted or introverted? Like alone, but talking to a camera?
I'd say the act of doing it for a camera and then putting it online is pretty extroverted.
So that's okay.
But
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
like the deep drive behind it is
even
kind
though
of
it's no
introverted.
interaction with people, it's like talking to a camera and YouTube. In one way, it's very introverted, and in another way, it's very extroverted.
Yeah, a lot of speakers are actually introverted because now it's like their time to speak finally.
Yeah.
Like they hide in their cave for years thinking about the perfect thing
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
And then they're finally on stage and can like, this is what I
Yeah.
thought about for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. INTP. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. And
You're INTP, just like you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what famous people are INTP?
You said Einstein, right?
Einstein, yeah.
Einstein. Let's look here. No, we don't have internet.
Have internet.
Let's use the phone here. But who do you think? Who do you think is INTP?
I remember Einstein was one of them.
Okay.
That's the only one I remember.
Yeah. And for some of these celebrities, not that I doubt that Einstein was just like you, but you really don't. I've been wrong so many times on guessing people's personalities. Like usually I'd say I'm like one letter wrong or two sometimes.
Yeah.
I was correct, but I know you really well.
Yeah. INTP is the logician.
Yeah.
All about logic.
Okay.
Yeah, and the quote that they use is Albert Einstein.
The quote is, "Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning."
Albert Einstein.
It's important to not stop questioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you question a lot.
Yeah, I question a lot, yeah.
At least Google, according to Google, however they get these results up. Abraham Lincoln.
Nice.
Not bad.
That's pretty cool.
The greatest leader that this country has had ever.
Yeah.
After Trump. Yeah, that's a very admirable person. Someone you would read a biography from, definitely. Mary-Kate Olsen, yeah, whatever. Meryl Streep.
Larry Page.
Google.
I think he's the CEO of Google. Yeah. Yoda is apparently an INTP.
Really? He's not an INFJ?
Yeah, who knows?
I think in most cases he would be guessed as an INFJ.
Yeah.
Typical guru. You're also a guru though. Or like you're making kind of guru. Like I'm sure people would like classify you as kind of
so
a
gurus are more feeling.
Yeah.
Than thinking.
But you're pretty close to being a feeler right now. You know, you're working on your J.
Yeah, that's.
So you're becoming a J soon too, maybe, and soon a feeler.
Might be. I'm not sure if I'll go all the way. Maybe like 55-45, but I think I'll probably keep my dominant.
Yeah.
But get closer. I don't think I'll transform into those though.
No.
Maybe.
You know, it's very debatable that whether you're one type your whole life.
Yeah.
Or whether you change. It's definitely possible to score differently.
Yeah.
I used to be INFP when I was younger, and then
you became an extrovert. Yeah.
I became a little more extroverted.
That was lots of fun. Yeah.
That was lots of fun. Yeah.
Thanks for doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so now we know that you're an INTP.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, before I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. That was lots of fun. Yeah. Thank you very much, FreddyFairhair.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you very much, FreddyFairhair.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Good luck with your INTP life.
Thank you. It's challenging.
Probably, like every type. Yeah. What are the challenges of INTP? Like living the INTP life. See, now I'm being an ENFPer. Yeah. I was about to close the show, but then I couldn't. And I had to like, let's keep it. I
guess the challenge is feeling like disconnected because you're so in your own mind and ideas.
Yeah.
Especially because perceiving, so it's not very practical too. So it's hard to be practical in the real world and be present, I guess, are the challenges.
Oh, one thing I thought about now was that INTP, and this is just my theory, that INTP men, they are really good boyfriends.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think a lot of women like being with INTPs.
Huh.
That they are kind of...
What makes you say that?
I think it is. I've seen, I searched, for what types are more attractive to women or to be in a relationship with.
I think for that, yeah.
And I saw that a lot of people actually. One that stood out for me was the INTP was mentioned a lot on that website at least.
Huh.
Yeah.
I heard Einstein was a bad husband, or I might be wrong. Maybe I didn't hear that. But like he's so into his ideas and stuff that he's not present in the relationship.
Right. That could also make sense. Yeah. Einstein was a very driven guy. Probably didn't see his family a lot.
I would imagine he would be a J.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's pretty balanced.
Yeah.
I guess you need to be perceiving to be as creative as Einstein.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You will never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a good because you. I think that's something you would be interested in, being a good boyfriend and a husband.
Yeah. I would be.
Yeah. All right. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Okay. Next time, I don't know who we're gonna have on, but it's gonna be. I look forward to do more of this.
This is fun.
Okay. Slogan: Viking power, and then we just slowly walk away. That was GoldJacketLuke, a nonsense talking INTP nofap guru. Now, who would you like to have on this personality test show? Let me know in the comments who you would like to see. And also do the personality test and let me know what type you are. And then we can know each other better. Yeah, all right. Okay. Now, Happy New Year. I'm gonna go for a little... I'm definitely gonna lose balance because I have just one... Shit, this is scary, this is scary, this is scary, this is scary, this is scary. Woo! This is scary. No, I can do it, I can do it, I can Woo! I stood! Jesus, wow! The greatest ending on a video ever made. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.